Social justice is such a stupid concept, and I don't care how many educrats with their fake degrees claim otherwise. It is not honorable, admirable, and it certainly isn't actual justice. But I get it. In recent years, the term has been thrown around willy-nilly, so we have to start with defining our terms again for the people in the back. To be fair, I don't think the actual advocates of social justice know what it is either. But it operates under the presumption that society consists of inequalities. Social justice attempts to address these inequalities, and it sounds rather vague, but it's like that on purpose. Its advocates identify random inequalities, and they believe in the name of social justice, they can even use government force to correct these inequalities, even if it means impeding upon the rights of other people. It becomes a perpetual fight because they can pick and choose any moment of history, say it's led to these inequalities, and then use force and welfare statism to address it. Wrongfully, they've tried to monopolize everything that is good. So if you're against something as simple as racism, it can't be that you're just against it. They need it to mean that it was social justice. So all the historic figures known for addressing anything from that to poverty are seen as these social justice warriors. This allows them to place negative monikers on people that are in opposition to social justice, but you don't need one of their fake degrees to dismantle it. There's no such thing as social justice. There's only justice. This is where I'm gonna lose some of you pearl clutchers. Inequality is inherent in humans. I know that due to the civil rights era, it's used as this term that's supposed to be a good thing. But if you actually think about it, it's a nonsensical concept. I recommend that everybody remove their emotions from this and read Egalitarianism as a Revolt Against Nature by Murray Rothbard. The title alone is facts. Equality does not actually exist, and it's not a thing even worth striving for. Even equality under law is a stretch because the enforcers of said law are human. This is why Dr. Walter E. Williams stated that instead of the Civil Rights Act, the better solution was far simpler. The laws that the state had implemented were forced discriminatory practices and should have been eliminated. And the great Thomas Sowell put it perfectly. The same man isn't equal to himself on different days. So trying to make men equal is an impossibility and actually creates more injustices. And social justice warriors often fought people for crimes that they never even committed. It's an immoral concept, not an admirable one. Humans are individuals. They all are different in both how they appear and how they act, and what motivates them as well. Equality or equity or whatever buzz term that they're now using requires us to be like-minded robots. You cannot find any sort of human affair that has equal representation among demographics, not in society and not in nature. And just because there is disparity in a human affair does not mean that there is injustice or nefarious things occurring. Some are naturally and voluntarily arrived. Social justice warriors use this rhetoric and they use academia to claim the moral high ground. Yet, for some reason, nearly all of these solutions to fix these social problems requires stealing from people and gaining further power to rule over them. It's authoritarianism through this fraud humanitarian effort. Modern activism in this context is the occupation of losers and control freaks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.